Hello, CWhite79. Well, I haven't made a video about Madonna in a while because she hasn't done anything for a while. She's just been working on a script, which is fine. Apparently she is releasing a perfume based on Madame X. So, I mean, I personally didn't like Madame X. I have liked pretty much every Madonna album. I mean, I did like the album. I didn't like her persona. I didn't like the whole approach. I like some of the individual songs, but the album as a whole, the era as a whole, was a bit of a mess. It didn't really work. The concept didn't work. I'm not saying the songs, like I said, weren't good and weren't artistically solid. And I'm glad that Madonna feels the freedom to just indulge like in something like, oh, I went to Lisbon, I'm just going to make an album about Lisbon. Like, anyone cares about Lisbon? No, no one cares about Lisbon except people who live in Lisbon or have travelled to Lisbon. So it wasn't exactly a universal topic or subject to sort of indulge in, but it made her feel fulfilled artistically, and I'm glad that she can sort of have those sort of vanity projects in place of actual pop albums, which she needs to actually sell to have contracts and stuff. Because, yeah. So I'm trying not to be too salty, but I kind of feel like Madame X killed Madonna and buried her somewhere in Lisbon, and I'm sort of afraid she's never going to leave and we're just going to be stuck with Madame X forever. But I was sort of starting to feel like, okay, she's gone, Madonna's back, she'll get over it, she gets bored with things very quickly. But the DVD still hasn't come out yet, so she's focusing on that. And there's something on my lenses. So yeah, she's focusing on that, and that's going to drag Madame X out a little bit. And now she's got the cologne, which she's going to have to be promoting for a while. I'm like, oh god, Madame X is not going away. And she did put some pictures up recently with pink hair, and they look awful. She looks like a corpse that's been dyed pink. I mean, I love Madonna, and it's bizarre how sometimes she can look so gorgeous and other times she can look so bad. And some of it is her just taking her own photos, and I swear to God, she just doesn't wear glasses, and she just looks at a blurry photo and thinks that's good or something. I don't understand. It's the only way I can explain how this keeps happening. I'm like, I just don't understand why she's posting this picture. She's supposed to be promoting a perfume which is supposed to be elegant, classy, expensive. You want to buy this and feel like Madonna, feel like Madonna means something, like Madonna is this brand. And then you have her just in a plain bra, her hair looking like a mess, basic makeup not done properly, doing her own makeup in pictures. I mean, I just don't understand. You're taking pictures of yourself doing your makeup where you're not done up and you don't look good, compared to like when you're done up fully. Why are you putting those pictures up to promote something that's supposed to be expensive you want people to buy? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, why? I mean, wait until you do some proper photo shoots and proper ads and then release them, or put the effort in to get done up and have some sort of theme or some idea, not just, I'm doing my makeup and I'm releasing a perfume and that's enough. You know, I'll take a photo of myself, put my makeup on, and that'll be enough to like announce it or release it or promote it. That's lazy. It's not effective. It's not, I know Madonna just does what she wants, and that it's a double-edged sword, because sometimes she does brilliant things that she wouldn't have done otherwise if she was listening to other people, but then she also does the most stupid, basic mistakes because she didn't listen to other people, and no one else is there to tell her. It's like, I feel like I'm doing another video from the why did nobody tell her file. Like, why did nobody tell her that taking your own pictures on Instagram and posting them when you're not made up properly and you're not lit properly and all that, without proper filters or proper makeup, is not promotional art for a product. So, I mean, I love Madonna, but she pisses me off sometimes because she gets things so off and just damages herself and makes herself look bad. And then I have to explain her to other people or apologise for her, which I've been doing my whole life, because people are always attacking her and I have to defend her all the time. 90% of the time I do. 10% of the time I say, yeah, she's a dickhead. Yeah, that was just ridiculous. In the last 5 or 10 years, I've had to agree with a few people on a few issues, but for the most part, I will defend her, because for the most part, people are attacking her out of ageism, sexism, ignorance, stupidity, just being haters. But then other people have points which I can't deny. and I end up usually arguing myself and then being told I'm a hater, because to be a Madonna fan you have to like everything she does, everything she's ever done, everything she says, everything she's ever said, and you can't question anything. It's like being in a religious cult, and Madonna fans are scary that way. And I have a few friends who I like and I talk to, but I'm scared to tell them what I really think sometimes, because I'm like, they will disown me if I hope they don't watch my videos, or they won't talk to me anymore. This is very weird. I just saw these pictures. I'm like, gosh, she looks awful. Why is she doing this? Some of them actually had filters. There were two series of photos I saw. One was her getting her makeup done and doing her makeup, and she was using Lady Gaga products, that's just a whole bunch of drama right there. I don't know what she thought using Lady Gaga products, because Lady Gaga hates Madonna, and Lady Gaga fans hate Madonna fans and hate Madonna. Lady Gaga doesn't personally hate Madonna, but Lady Gaga as a brand hates Madonna. That's part of the persona, part of the fan base, part of the politics of Lady Gaga is that she hates Madonna, because she's the new queen and Madonna's the old queen, and she's fighting the old evil queen. It's like just a whole nother video, all that. But I don't know what she was thinking using House of Gaga products and makeup brushes and stuff, or makeup itself. I don't know if she was using the brushes or if she was using the product. Yeah, I just saw these pictures. And then some other ones were filtered, and they didn't look at all like Madonna, but they kind of almost looked at least like they were a formed idea, as opposed to just, I'm just taking selfies and putting them on Facebook because I need attention. Which unfortunately a lot of the time is what motivates Madonna to do stuff. She just hasn't had any attention today, so she does something, and good attention, bad attention, she doesn't care, and she doesn't seem to understand that the bad attention does hurt her brand and hurt her legacy and hurt her sales and hurt her fans who have to explain and justify her to other people, which is what I'm bitter about. So yeah, I just wish she'd stop doing it. I wish she would just have someone approve all her photos. She needs someone to keep an eye on her and say, no, Madonna, no, don't put this one up. No, it looks awful. And actually have her trust that person to say, you have my best interest at heart. I can't be trusted to represent myself because I'm a narcissistic, attention-seeking person, and all news is good news, like no matter how bad it is. So I wasn't planning this to be like a bitch about Madonna, but I saw those pictures. I'm like, why is she still doing that? She keeps putting up these bad pictures on Instagram where she looks awful. The good thing is, they're real. She's actually doing her own pictures and it's not PR, because you don't want 100% PR the other way where it's all just airbrush finished studio pictures and nothing else. But there needs to be some balance. There needs to be someone chipping in and saying, no, this looks bad, don't do that, or basically helping her take a picture so she doesn't look like that character from Stanley Kubrick's Full Metal Jacket, who just does this. Because that's Madonna's go-to stance, just and really close up, so she looks like a bug-eyed monster. I don't know why she does it. Why does she think this looks good? I remember a few times she was talking about her Who's That Girl hair and stuff. She's like, why didn't anybody tell me? I'm like, I'm sure someone tried to, but you didn't listen to them like now. And another thing that pissed me off, this has now become a rant, she was saying to Diablo Cody, because she seems to have finished the screenplay, and they just seem to be just not promoting but just sort of talking about it. She was saying to her that she never took any drugs, and I know either that's a lie or she's lied before, because she said she took drugs, I think in the Virgin days, back in the Virgin tour, before the Virgin tour, and she didn't like it. Like, she took ecstasy and she didn't like it because it made her nice to people that she didn't like, and she felt fake and she felt she wasn't in control, that she was sort of, I don't know, I guess she was like possessed or something, and just running around and being nice to people that she didn't like and saying things so she didn't like that it changed who she was. So that's why she didn't take drugs, because she had tried them and she didn't like them. So now for her to say that, oh, I never took any drugs, I'm like, are you just trying to have the upper hand with your kids in the next couple of years as they get into drugs, and you can say that they shouldn't do it because she didn't do it? My mum never took any drugs. She could say that. She didn't even drink alcohol. She had wine at weddings to do a toast, and that's it. So she could tell me not to drink. And I didn't drink my whole life. I have never drank, and I've never taken drugs. I mean, I had a couple of drinks in high school, and when I turned 18 I was told I had to buy a drink because I was legal, so I bought like 2 beers, and that was the last time I drank when I was 18. And Madonna was part of the inspiration for that, because she didn't drink and I was inspired by that. She didn't take drugs, I was inspired by that. I sort of saw her success as an example of someone who doesn't imbibe and indulge in those sort of things. So the fact that she does now, and the fact that she's trying to act like she never did, kind of irks me, because unless those quotes were made up or she was lying about taking drugs when she was younger before, she's lying now about saying she never took them. So I don't know, this has turned into a bitch about Madonna because I hadn't talked about her for a while. And on the bright side, I did buy some of her albums on my iTunes lately, because I lost my old account and I lost a bunch of albums, so I had to rebuy some, and some Madonna ones were on special. So I have been listening to a little bit more Madonna when I've been walking to the mailbox, which doesn't take very long. So, but I'm desperate to listen to music, so I'll listen to that. But yeah, I'm just rambling and ranting, and there's really not much to talk about other than she's releasing a Madame X perfume. She's dyed her hair pink and taken a bunch of awful photos all by herself, because apparently people are talking about how awful she looks, and how bad she looks with her plastic surgery. I'm not saying these are my thoughts, but other people saying this. Apparently that attention is better than no attention, and Madonna can't seem to live with no attention. So I guess we're going to keep seeing this. So I may as well stop bitching about it. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Yep, thanks. Bye.